So at that point in the evening, if you would like to step out and search for any missing slippers or call your fairy godmother, that is the time to do so. In the meantime, please make sure that your cell phones are on silent and you shut the fairy tale books, because we are bringing the magic right to you. Please give it up for the Isabella Milano Our Storybook Ensemble.
This first song is really a welcoming for everyone here and the start of our storybook. If I bring your attention to the wonderful projections that we'll have above, we are bringing you into the world that is magical and fairy tale of all things storybook. We are performing original songs and some that are pop covers, so you might recognize them, and feel free to sing along and clap along. This first one is called Would You Be So Kind? I have a question. It might seem strange. How are your lungs? Are they in pain? Mine are aching. Think I know why. I kinda like it though. You wanna try? Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere. Wanna share, 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Let's write a story, be in my book. You've gotta join me on my page. At least take a look. Oh, where are your manners? You need some time. Well, let's swap chess today. That might help you decide. Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere. Wanna share, 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Oh, do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Do me a favor. Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. Oh, I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Thank you so much. This next song has a bit of a story to it. Up in the Air was one of the first pieces actually that I recorded, and the story follows a young girl who had a big dream, and she was graduating from high school trying to figure out what to do with her life and where music was going to take her. She had a big dream to share the song with the world, and now she gets to find out where that will take her. This is Up in the Air. The clouds and the rain, they float up in the air. In the light of the morning sunrise, up in the air. The cherry blossoms dance with the wind. Up there, up in the air. All my plans that last 4 years up in the air. All my dreams and all my fears. All my life and our future. So uncertain, what's for sure? But I'm setting my sights until we're taking flight. Up in the air. With dreams I don't sleep, life moves too fast to keep. Up in the air. A coin toss that's turning over. Up in the air. Roll the dice in the games of chance. Up in the air. The moon and the planets dance with the stars out there. But all the storms and all the thunder, all the smoke and all the fire, all the hopes and all the wonder, what will be for you and me up in the air. I'm setting my sights until we're taking flight. Up in the air. With dreams I don't sleep, life moves too fast to keep. Up in the air. To be fair, I've got a feeling that there's more there. I've got the music, I've got the sound, I've got a song to sing, of which we share. Now we're setting our sights so that we can take flight. Up in the air. With dreams I don't sleep, life moves too fast to keep. Up in the air.
Hey Isabella,
Hey, Hannah.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
If you could fly one of those hot air balloons anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
I don't know. What do you all think?
Ooh, the City of Love.
I like the sounds of that. Let's go to
Maybe.
Paris.
Let's go to Paris.
All right. This next song is called La Vie en Rose. Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux à en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça en fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, un ange sort en moi, mon cœur qui bat. So this piece is, I hear a symphony. I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you. With the simple songs I wanted more. Perfection is so quick to bore. You are more beautiful by far. Our flaws are who we really are.
after that, I really do hear a symphony. So, what do you say? Is it time for another chapter in the storybook?
I think so. So we were talking a lot about different songs to put together and what we've been listening to, and we have a classical background. We all met up at the University of Toronto, and some of the things that went through my mind were when creating a concert was I listen to pop music as well, and there's so much of this embedded into it. So we thought, what better way to have before the intermission, but the Goo Goo Dolls. This one is Iris. Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. To miss you tonight, and I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't find the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your eyes. And sooner or later it's over. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
All right, on that note, I think it's time to put a bookmark in this story, maybe take a little intermission, or for you sports fans, halftime. Now, just make sure to come back in 15 minutes from now, otherwise, you might turn into a pumpkin. Thank you.
Where are the guys?
I really thought that we had like a three-man band, but it kind of looks like a two-pumpkin band.
So they turned into pumpkins, actually?
See, that's a lesson in like punctuality, I think.
Bippity, boppity, boo.
Ooh, is there hope?
No way.
And all ears are back too.
Well, this next song is one I wrote many years ago, and it's titled "I Cry," and it's about this real reaction that we have with music and how it can often mimic the way that we're feeling, and that it's such a great way to not only express oneself but to share a message. And together we took it from an acoustic arrangement to a symphonic one, and we're really excited to do this, and we recorded this recently at U of T all together, and it was really one of those pieces that we felt brought everyone together. So this is, I cried. Yeah, we did it on TV, that's right. Simon's got to remind me, he performed with me live. Just actually a violin and guitar and voice arrangement. So be sure to check that one out on YouTube.
Isabella, if you don't mind, I have another random question for you. What's your stance on rom-coms?
You know, I always loved a good rom-com. Oftentimes my friends would say I never watched good Netflix shows. They always said I had the worst recommendations because all I wanted to watch was a rom-com. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially as a musician. So my favorite song ever, out of some of the stuff that I wrote this past few years, is one that I co-wrote with the wonderful Carl David Onofrio. You might have heard Fairy Tale Romance, but this one is a bit different. We're going to be taking you all to Hollywood. So for this next song that we're going to be performing, we had to move it around. We did some shuffling.
Rather strange.
It was rather strange. This piece for me was a shift into a different color. As you can see, we're now in Hollywood. We've arrived at sunset. And sometimes in love stories, things don't always go to plan. And sometimes strangers who become lovers become friends again. This one's Strange by Celeste. I tried for you, tried to see through all the smoke and dirt. It wouldn't move. to pour your thoughts into my hands, but I can't say, isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? I am still me, you are still you, in the same place. Say, isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again. I tried for you, tried to see through all the smoke and dirt. It wouldn't move. What could I do? I touch your hands to pour your thoughts into my hands, but now I can't say, isn't it strange? How isn't it strange? You look at me and I look at you with nothing to say. Isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again.
You know, I figure since that song's called Strange, I thought if you guys wouldn't mind, maybe I could do something strange for you tonight. Like, you know, I just feel like I'm on stage right now with all these incredible musicians, and I feel like I'm a bit of an imposter, frankly, because I haven't done anything myself that's musical tonight yet. Maybe I could do a freestyle. Maybe I could rap a bit. Okay, all right. Boys, hit it. Oh, you know, in a weird way, I really respect that. It's like they're sitting back and they're letting a rising star shine. Okay, I can be self-sufficient. I got this. Isabella is my friend. I don't want this night to end. The show was really great. Look at that pretty face. You know, I feel oddly proud of that. And Isabella, I honestly, I feel like celebrating. Do you have like a celebratory song for us?
I think it's time for a revelry. I'd like to bring up Carl David Onofrio, who has been a mentor and a co-writing really genius for me. Joining us on the cajon, bringing in some percussion tonight. This is also an original song titled Revelry. It's about a party, and it's about rejoicing in freedom and love. And so we hope that you enjoy and tap along. You thought you'd up and leave without a trace, just to find out I caught on to all your ways. Oh, you thought that you heard me, but no, I am A-okay. Now I'm turning the page, no longer in the cage, I'm unlocking. Like a bird in the tree with her wings flying free over stormy seas. Revelry, let's party. I am free, revelry. I saw you once again making that play. Well, you almost took me right back to that place. Now I stopped in my tracks and now look where I am today. Now I'm turning the page, no longer in that cage, I'm unlocking. Like a bird in the tree with her wings flying free over stormy seas. Revelry, let's party. I am free, revelry. Bienvenido a la fiesta. Welcome to my revelry, a place where everyone can be. Didn't know what was wrong with me. Everyone made jokes, you see. I was trapped by revelry. I freed the pain freed me. Now I'm turning the page, no longer in the cage, I'm unlocking. Like a bird in the trees with her wings flying free over stormy seas. Revelry, let's party. We are free, revelry. Thank you so much, Cindy. Wonderful. Join us. And thank you to our wonderful pianist, Phillip Jimenez, for that solo. And to introduce the band again, we have Hauber on violin and Tomas.
You know, I'm sure you're all wondering at this point, what's gonna happen with the rest of the show? Like, we just had the host kind of bust into this freestyle situation. It was actually kind of good. So, like, what's gonna happen next? And, to that I say you're right. It was pretty good. I feel like I'm giving Trudeau's son and Drake a run for their money. Like a new Ontario rap squad. Maybe. But in terms of that, what the future holds for all of us and the rest of the set, I think the rest is still unwritten.
Now, a lot of people want to know how the story ends. It's unwritten. It is, isn't it? This is all part of the show, folks.
It's deeply scripted. That one's a classic. I'd like to say that it's my Serenity song, or maybe our Serenity song. You know, Isabella and I, we actually met here in Niagara during school, but between lockdowns and school transfers, we didn't see each other all that often for a long time. When we finally did, I feel like I'm giving like a wedding speech, but you know, when we finally, yeah, that's right, let's cry together. When we finally did reunite, it was a complete fluke, totally accidental. We were in Toronto on different sides of a busy Toronto intersection, and after looking both ways, and it was safe to do so, we crossed and hugged in the middle of the intersection. And it felt like a meet cute of the sort. It felt like a reunion with one of my best friends, a friend I'll have for life. And, you know, like something out of a movie, a storybook, or maybe, was it a fairy tale? I'll let you be the judge. This is Isabella with the closing song of the evening, Fairy Tale Romance.
I am a girl who prefers to stay home, listening to music, dancing in her room alone. Hey, Mr. Right, are you hiding in plain sight, or is it just another fairy tale romance? Are you the muse at my piano, or has Cupid shot an arrow through my heart? We met in college before the summer break. You walked up to me and we went on a study date. Hey, Mr. Right, are you hiding in plain sight, or is it just another fairy tale romance? Are you the muse at my piano, or has Cupid shot an arrow through my heart? Because I've been heartbroken so many times by people who are just like you and I. But I won't give up on those storytelling lies, admiring of you, but all I think about is you in my mind. You are a boy who prefers to stay home, collecting vintage records, reading comic books alone. Hey, Mr. Right, are you hiding in plain sight, or is it just another fairy tale romance? Are you the muse at my piano, or has Cupid shot an arrow through my heart? Because I've been heartbroken so many times by people who are just like you and I. But I won't give up on those storytelling lies, admiring of you, but all I think about is you in my mind. everyone who helped make this event possible. Thank you to the wonderful people on the stage with me here today. Thank you to Hannah DeVellis, our wonderful host. Thank you to Hauber for all of your incredible solo. Driving to Toronto back and forth, Dad, thank you for bringing us. To the amazing staff here at the Niagara Falls History Museum, thank you to Kim. To our wonderful sound people, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all that you do. We could not have a concert without you. Of course, to my family, friends, Gabriel Boxa on video today, thank you for filming us. For making this event happen. Thank you to all of you who came. What's next for us? Well, if you'd like to continue to support us so we can do more things like this every year, be sure to follow us on Instagram. I'm at Isabella.Milano1. Where I post all the concerts that we're doing. We're hoping this can happen again next year. Nothing too soon, but we do have a single coming out where with all of the wonderful musicians on the stage with I Cry, which is the song that you heard up on the stage, which we will be releasing. So if you want to hear more of that, then please do take a listen. Yes, thank you so much.